Okay, usual quick audio check. Just bear me a second. Oops, press the right button does help. Yep, that's going right. Okay, right. I forgot to clear my inventory out last time, so I'm going to do that right now before I continue. But yeah, I've got I had a very nice surprise yesterday, and I thought I'd do it on the stream here today. Let me just clear this out first, and then I will go through it. I suppose you could say it's a good thing, I suppose. It surprised me. It was one of those, ooh, I didn't know I could do that type of thing. Right, so I've mentioned before that when I first started doing this, the Gold Road expansion, that I really like the armour that the assistant knight we had with us. She was, you know, and I sort of semi-joked that it's probably a premium item. Well, I'm kind of right and I'm kind of wrong. It is sort of premium, but not in the way that you have to pay money. It's an Endeavour premium, and I will show you in a moment. As soon as I've done that, there we go. Right. So if I go to, I think it's the Crown Store, because it is technically Crown Store stuff. And if I go to the Seals of Endeavour, now Seals of Endeavour are these are things that you get. Let's get rid of him first. I don't need him anymore. Let's get Ember back. Where's Ember? There she is. Right. Wait for her to return. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Right. Okay, so going back to this. So if I go to the Crown Store and I go to Seals of Endeavour, and the Seals of Endeavour, these are like things you get for playing the game, doing certain tasks, logging in on certain days, blah, 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 blah. And I've got built up since I last bought anything, which was, curious enough, this exact outfit, 8,000, because they were being a little bit more generous over the last couple of months with the rewards for Seals of Endeavours. So now I am going. I was just poking through, thinking, oh, I could probably get this, for example. Yeah, or you know, that's a little bit out of my price range. But then I went down to here and started saying, oh, I can't afford it. It's like 16k. And then I think it was Legend. Where was it? Right, you know what? I'm just gonna type it in here. Right, here we go. Yeah, they have it. Oop. There you go. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, they have it. Now, obviously, this is like add-on to the default armor. Yeah, and I've only got 2 days left to do it. Now, this is application cost. That basically means it's like a, so you know, you no, it's just like a sort of it's a coin sink basically. So now the only thing is I don't like the helmet. The helmet's not good for this character. It's I don't know. I mean, like I said, this is what I'm looking for the entire account, so I'm probably going to get it anyway in case other characters like it want to get it. But for this character, nah, it's a no. It's a no. So I'm going to get all these now. Try to remember how I actually apply these. So first of all, let's get this. Yep. Okay. I'll get that as well. There you go. I think it's going to cost me like 6,000 in total. There you go. Right, so if I go onto here, it should flip. It should say that I've got all 6. Order of the Lamp, yep. Oh. Now, I'll try to remember how I apply this. I think it's collections. Outfit styles. Right. Okay, so there you go. So I hide the helmet. I think this is how it works. I think I type it in like this. So if I go down to the chest and there we go. And then I go to legs. Ah, see, I have to double click on it. Right, there we go. Excellent. And then if I go to hands, I don't think there's a waist one, but that's what the thing looks like. Now, if I remember correctly, I can just double check. Damn it. I think some of these can be dyed as well. The question is, I'm going to rename this as Lamp Night. Order of the Lamp. And that's what it's called. So now, if I click on that, do I have to go to an outfitters? I think I need to find an outfitters or something. So let's see. Because I need to get a new belt as well. I think to go along with that. I mean, that's okay. Oh, that is okay. I really do like that. I need a decent helmet to go along with that, I think. So I can put whatever design I want on here, but I think for now though, signature ones. The signature ones are the sort of interesting ones. I mean, that would go along with it, but Okay, so the question is... Okay, so I'm gonna... There we go, right, I'm gonna have to very quickly, I think, head... Because... Oh, okay, I'm not that far from it anyway, so let's take a sort of long walk around and head back to the city. Getting these quests along the way. And then in here, there should be a... what do you call it? What do you call it? Derpy. Clothing station or something? Outfit station, there we go. That's what it is. I need an outfit station, yes. I have to go to there to apply it. That was just like to preview it. Right, so... I'll say we'll go along here. Pick up the quest. Oh, first of all, speak to the merchant.
This one has
So, I've got everything I can sell. No, I'm all good. Right. Yeah, let's very quickly head back to the city. And picking up the points of interest along the way. Oh, hello, Jackal. Sorry. Oh yes, because Ember's getting close to level. Getting close to level. I say getting close. She's on the way to level 20. About 19% of the way, I think. Right, so I'll go and get this. That'll get the point of interest. There we go. There's the. There's that. So I can see that there's somebody Quilla Veris there. I'll speak to them.
Betu! Oh, excuse my shouting, traveler. You wouldn't happen to have seen a dog running around? Large, fluffy, carrying a very important estate-defining scroll in his mouth?
Why is the dog carrying a scroll?
Oh, it's a tiring ordeal. I'm visiting Westweald to execute the will of my late aunt, Lady Weatherly. The will my aunt's beloved dog Betu currently has in his slobbery little mouth. No thanks to Lady Weatherly's investigator friend.
Wait, investigator?
Yes, one Mizik Thunderboots. It seems he and my aunt are old friends, and he insisted on helping execute her will. I've had my fill, but you're welcome to lend him a hand. In fact, I can offer you a tidy sum if you can help move things along.
Okay, I will go and speak with him. I'm not sure exactly when, but I will do it.
You can find Mizik just down the road, searching the Weatherly estate for Betu. He has quite a distinct look. You can't miss him. Khajiit wearing a broad-brimmed hat and big, heavy boots.
Sounds like my kind of Khajiit.
There for the dramatic, if you ask me.
Okay. Right. Well, that's where I've got to go, but I'll be going out to that afterwards. Like I say, I am heading to the city because I need something that's there. Am I going the right way? I am. You know what, let's speed things up a little bit. It looks like there's another quest over there I've got to pick up. Yeah, that's getting quite close. I mean, obviously, if it's... doesn't mean it necessarily will actually be there. It could just say, like, this is where a quest will potentially spawn. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
A goblin just attacked me, Pim. My niece is missing. I'm hiring the hunters.
Give me more time. I can figure out what's upsetting them. I can calm them down.
Sorry, Goblin Researcher. Looks like I won.
Hiring hunters isn't the way to solve this problem. I know that goblins can be unnerving if you aren't used to them, but wiping out 2 camps is going too far. Do you have
it's just a little bit.
This goblin problem?
Wait, you both mentioned goblins.
These goblins are more aggressive than usual. It's almost as if they're getting ready for war. When goblins fight, they make trouble for everyone. Goblins aren't stupid, though. They wouldn't get this aggressive without a cause.
Well, if one goblins are so dangerous, why not let the hunters handle it?
If searching through a few goblin camps to see what's upsetting them is all it takes to stop a tragedy from happening, I'll do it. Come with me? There's a bitterfish camp not too far. I have some funding left over. You can have it if you help.
Fine, fine.
It'll be hard to miss the bitterfish's camp. It's just west of here. Look for the campfire. Or walk until you smell fish.
I'll look for the campfire, thank you.
Their mannerisms would be a lot easier if their camps didn't smell so strongly.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like the sound of that.
Keep your gold, Octavius. My friend and I are going to fix this.
What you have to, but don't blame me, Pym.
So I'm laughing because my my new D&D character in the campaign I'm starting soon is called Octavius. So I do find it amusing. Surprisingly amusing, actually. Right, I need to go. I could have just taken a. Wait, why did I have to get off my horse just to go? Alright, fine. Oh, and that was this. Mercenaries acquired. Okay. Okay, so this. Alright, so yes, I am still doing the clockwise thing, but. Hello, Skingrad 6 Adventurers. I think this is the daily stuff. Yep, it seems like this is the daily thing. Okay, yep.
Fight for the Weald. Work for the brave heart.
Yeah, job notice.
Excellent. If you think you're ready, then off you go. The Legion has work ready for those.
Yep.
That's a good question. Each handles a Commandant Celerius is a Legion officer who handles.
So it's Celerius. Okay.
Single operative. He prefers
Assist the Legion and get paid.
Right. I will probably do so, but I need to go and get my outfit sorted out first. Right, what I'll do is also, whilst I'm here, I will break down some materials. So some items into materials. Clear out some space. Okay, so there's that one. That's the clothier station, I think. Moving. Right, so that's jewellery. Okay, let's break down all of these. Hopefully I'll clear out a ton of room. Right, that's that. Okay, and then next is... where is it? That's for cooking, which is nice. This is woodworking? Yep. I think I've been to all the main ones, so I've been to the... Oh yeah, this is the crafting bit. I could do these now. You know what? Yeah, let's do this. Just to see where they are. Clothing, yep. Jewelry, yep. So yeah, blacksmith. That was weird. Okay, so I don't have that. Oh, so this looks like this is where I dropped them off. Okay, that's pretty handy. Question is, where do I... Ah, there's the other ones, right. So, okay, that's actually pretty close. So, like, there's one there, and they're all here, and I drop them off there. Wow. That is pretty good. This might be my new crafting area. Okay. Okay, so I've done that one. Jewelry. Let's do some cooking. Okay, so next would be woodworking. Yeah. In hindsight, I should have just done that in a circle, but yeah, never mind. Okay, so now where's the alchemy one? That's the question. Oh, there's the alchemy one right there. That's the outfit station. I'll use that afterwards. Okay, so this is actually pretty good. So I can just come in, pick one up from there, pick it up from there, and go clothing station. Jewelry. Blacksmithing. Enchanting.
I heard you were there when Molar Grunder was defeated. Well done.
Okay, and then alchemy, yep. And then I just hand these in here. I'm looking at this to see if I get anything good. Okay, now let's start opening. Jewelry writ, not bad. Come on, come on, go on down. There we go. Sealed jewel, blacksmithing writ. Okay. Oh, so nothing fancy. Right. Where's that? Where's that outfit station? Aha, here we go. So, I think what I have to do is this, because it's been a while since I've done this one. So, if I go to myself, I go to that one. So if I type in lamp, okay, so I want to hide it, I equip it, boom. Then if I go to chest and do the same again, equip. Ah, there you go, yeah, because it's now showing up on the thing. That's, yeah, this is how to do it. So before it's a preview, this is how you actually change it. Alright, let's have a look at the white. Let's look at the, let's say for the waist. I mean, that's not bad waist. Let's have a look. Knowledge eater. Yeah, that fits in nicely with that. Alright, so let's look at the weapon now. Let's look at the weapon. Ancestral node. Let's see if there's any just new ones. No? Okay, so it's been a while since I've acquired a new style. Ooh, that looks bad. I'm trying to get one that sort of fits in with that style. Like, let's see what that one looks like. Nah. Maybe. No. Okay, I'm liking that. That's not bad. Alright, so okay, I'll hide the lot ones so I know which ones I've got to work with. Ancient Dragon Hunter staff. Oh, that sounds good. Not bad. Worm cult. That's not bad. I like all of these ones. But I want one that kind of almost fits in, right? As it, I want when you see the staff to make you think, yeah, that and the armor goes well together. Doesn't seem to work for me, that one. Imperial. That's a bit too short. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Right, now let's have a look, see if I can apply the dyes to it. Okay, now. Hide locked. Alright. Let's just see if this will work. Let's go for it, just so I can try something. Okay, dark blue. Oh, I like that. Oh, yeah, see, I can put like. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like how that works. Same for the weapon as well, so let's try that. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that. I have 8 outfit tokens, so yeah. It's great. Apparently I got an achievement for doing that as well. Very nice. Okay. Right. There we go. Right, so I think now what I have to do is... Oh, there you go. Yep, now it's... yes, it's because I'm wearing the costume, right. So I think what I have to do is now I'll go to... Where is it? Collectibles. Appearance. Costumes. If I turn this costume off, if I'm right, it should apply everything properly. There we go. Sweet. Right. Job done. Okay, so now I said everything's going on around here, so yeah, let's just take that back there. I'm gonna do, oh god, am I gonna start getting into the fashion for this game as well? I know people joke about it, but in various MMOs, but yeah, the fashion side of things is definitely where the true end game is, and I get that. Believe me, I get it. Right. Let's just see if I can do this as well. There we go. Very nice. Right. So now we're back to the questing. So I will be heading some kind of in this direction, and as I get to these areas I will do them. Although I do kind of need to, I've got 4 areas to do, so I really need to do them.
It seems Missy can... Ah! An old friend approaches. This one knows there are no coincidences in his line of work. Mizik could use help solving a curious case. You wouldn't by any chance have seen a beast running about with a mouthful of parchment?
Ah, yes. Aquila Veris asked me to help you.
Ah, a wonderful idea from dear Aquilia. This one fears there is more afoot to Lady Weatherly's death. But our first clue is currently in the jowls of a dog. A very stinky thing. Betu is the beast's name, though this one calls him Headache.
Wait, you're investigating Lady Weatherly's death?
Oh, yes. Helping with the will is a cover. Not only was her death sudden and mysterious, but now her fortune is missing, and her long-lost son has returned. A great many threads for one's claws to get tangled in.
A missing fortune? A long-lost son?
Yes, yes. Aquilia wishes the question of inheritance be conclusively answered before it becomes fodder for the gossips. Now, dear Aid, we must find Betu. This one has already found his tracks. Let us crouch down and follow his trail.
Alright. I don't know whether crouching's got to do anything with it, but you know. Oh, there's the
With your aid, Mizik is confident.
Oh, I see. Right. Because I'm crouching, they show up. I see. You know, technically I can be, you know... What's the word?
I don't know what you're playing at, but you were a fool to come here.
Oh.
There's Lady Pelena and her husband Uriel, our once long-lost son.
Be angry all you want, dear wife, but don't cause a scene. I'm here to stay.
Oh, Mizik. I didn't see you there. I believe I saw Betu heading south.
Thank you. So I do actually have to, what's the word? Crouch.
There's Betu. Quick, grab the wheel while he... Quickly, grab the wheel.
Not now, Betu. Away with you.
I'll be taking that.
With the wheel secured, let us speak with Edric.
Betu's always been an incorrigible sort. Best not to let him walk all over you. Apologies. I should introduce myself. My name is Edric Bressner. I was Lady Weatherly's cook. Terrible thing, her death. Beyond compare.
Oh, are you close to Lady Weatherly?
Yes, terribly so. I've been in her employ for what feels like ages, which is why I hope you'll listen when I say you must leave the estate. I fear what happened to our dear lady could happen to you.
Oh, what makes you say that?
Chefs are privy to more than just their employer's favorite dishes. Lady Weatherly hasn't been the same since her son's disappearance, and I'm not the only one to take notice. Fruit flies buzz around the sweetest fruit, after all.
Do you know what happened to Lady Weatherly?
I can't say any more. I only came to pay my respects and to leave this place behind. If I were you, I would stay far away from that manor before that investigator digs up something horrible.
Oh, Mizik and I are here to help. Right. So, before I go back...
On staying, that's your business. Just watch your back.
How strange.
Oops.
Come, let us speak, traveler. It seems the cook knows more than he is willing to let on. How very curious.
I like Mizik's hat.
Mizik will have to make note of this. At least this confirms that the residents of the estate are keeping their secrets close to their chests.
Will you remind me of who is involved?
Yes, of course. Along with the cook, there's Otho Florius, the gardener.
It's another murder mystery.
His missing son himself, Uriel, back from the dead. And his wife, Helena, who has long lived at the estate with Lady Weatherly.
So, Uriel returned after his mother's death?
Convenient, yes? Many questions surround Uriel's sudden return. And it should be noted that Helena seems none too pleased about it. Mizik has, of course, investigated a number of failed marriages, but this seems different. Ah, what of the will?
Well, here's the will. Dog slobber and all.
Yeah, excellent. The seal is still intact. We should return to the manor now that we've secured the will. I am certain our roosting vultures are keen to hear what it has to say. Meet Mizik by the manor house when you are ready to meet the others.
I'll meet you by the manor when I'm ready. Because I've got some stuff I need to do first of all. And by stuff I mean there's a couple of the older... Let's try that again. Here we go. Right, first of all, let's go and get those non-curative stuff done out of the way. Whilst it's like metaphorically just across the road. Let's go across here because I know Ember's not too keen on wood. Oh, something about a new act right there. Okay. Right. Would help if I actually had the Antiquarian's Eye equipped. Right, so I think there's two over here. Right, get rid of this vulture first of all. Oh, you little shit. You can piss off. Oh, I can see there's like a Sigic portal over there. Let's go and get that portal. The Minotaur as well. Illinglin. Another one over there? Jeez. Wow, I think that's the first time I've had two really close together like that. Yeah, that is definitely the first time I've had two very close together. Like within, you know, sort of turn around and there's another one over there kind of thing. Right. Okay, so which one's this? Okay, oh, this is the blue one. So do those ones for now. If you get some bonus stuff, but I won't complain if I don't. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, bonus item, very nice. God, another lead, crying out loud. Never ending. A stunning find. The artistry demonstrated on the crystalline at the back of this hand mirror indicates it must have belonged to someone very important. The aliens weren't known for excessive vanity, but this would have been a precious keepsake. Okay. Yeah. Okay. God dear. There you go. I think I was going to have 5 active at once. So I've got 1 there, 3 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So if I go to here, oops, no, 1 to here. Yeah, I can't do any more of those. Right. So look at this. Up on top, rock bottom. Okay, so there's supposed to be a shard up there. Oh, there it is. There it is, we see it. Hello, goat. Who's this? Can make a connection, get rid of you. Right. So yeah, I kind of need to do the stuff that's in like this little area here first before I move up north. I mean, I'll be going in that general direction anyway.
Welcome, Proxy.
Oh,
Let us speak before we go inside.
I didn't realise this was a...
Good eye. I didn't even see that runestone at first.
It was tucked out of the way.
This is Ellenglyn, an Ayleid ruin. I expected to find the recollection here, as they have been searching similar ruins throughout the area. They did not disappoint. I sense an aura of Daedric power as well. Perhaps that aura drew them here.
Wait, an aura of Daedric power?
Indeed. I sense an ancient Daedric shrine in these ruins, although I have no idea which prince it honors. If we find the shrine, we may uncover the recollection's purpose here.
Oh, maybe to do with Philia.
The Econeer, Proxy.
Oh, yes. Do you think you'll find memories here?
I see you remember our adventures in the shrines of the good Daedra. I believe we may find important memories for the Econeer to reveal here as well. Watch for places where it can show us something, Proxy.
Alright, I'll keep it handy.
Between the recollection and the dangers inherent in most ruins, I suggest caution. My research revealed that Ellenglyn contains a maze filled with deadly traps. We must reach the heart of the maze to find a way through.
Well, that's probably going to be...
I am ready when you are.
Well, that's probably going to be spikes up the Jaxie. Ooh. That is... It is shiny. In a very nice way. Right. Oh, blimey, that's a big area, isn't it? So I'm going to go all the way through there. Probably go all the way through there, through there, through there. Freaking hell, that is a maze. It's like a labyrinth.
Be wary. If I sense the presence of Daedric power, the recollection likely noticed it as well.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Aramil. I was like, twice I got smacked by. Oh, yeah, you walk through it fine. Yeah, that's great. Oh, still at least he's helping in combat.
The recollection made it this far, but they have met some of Ellenglyn's dangers.
Oh, no, they get, sliced up 3 times. Like a kebab.
Threads of fate restore your strength.
Nice. Good evening. So, funny thing. I say funny thing. I found it highly amusing. And yeah, was it last week? I said it would be really nice if they had that that knight's armor as a sort of thing, as a costume or something. Yeah, it turns out I was absolutely right, and it was on one of the Endeavour rewards. So it wasn't quite proper premium that you had to pay, real life money for it, but it was premium in the fact that you had to use Endeavour currency, which is like a sort of the stuff that you can earn in game sort of thing. And there was only 2 days left for the promotion. I'm not kidding. Well, yesterday when I checked and I found out it was like 3 days, but obviously it's like 2 days left, and I managed to get it. Cost me 6,000 Endeavour credits, but it's an account unlock. Wasn't too keen on the helmet that they comes with it, but I think that's just an issue with Khajiit head that don't suit helmets that well. Certainly wasn't Endeavour. I've banned people for less. I really have banned people for less than that. But yeah, not kidding. It was... Where was it? If I go into... It's called the Order of the Lamp. Yeah, 2 days left. And I had 8,000 Endeavour credits, or seals, I should say. But yeah, and I now have 2,000 left, and I have that unlocked for the account. And because it's an outfit, it can be put on any class. Because oh, you're doomed then. Yeah, I mean, honestly, considering some of the shall we say, bad wordplay that I've done in my times, I would be very hypocritical if I actually banned anyone for that. So yeah, I'm not going to ban anyone for that. Spam, you know, bigoted stuff, things like that. Oh yeah, that would be an immediate ban worthy. But bad puns, play on words, nah, I would be king hypocrite if I did. And how the fuck do I have to go for? Oh, it's this way, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, I was very happy when I just randomly checked to see. You know, it's like, oh, I've got 8,000 seals. What can I spend them on? Oh, I could get a nice polymorph. I can get a skin. I can get that armor I've been wanting since our first saw it. Wait, what? And yeah, it's a little bit I'm not gonna say fiddly, but because I've not really done it before piecemeal, I've normally just done like the entire costume, which applies it at once. It was a little bit more fiddly to first of all go and find a outfit station, but not to a point where it's like, oh, this is unplayable. This is just more like, why isn't this working? Oh yeah, I've got to go and find an outfit station. Oh, fine. Wait, you know what? Fine, I don't care. Ugh, things. Oh, I do not like them. Piss off.
With the magic of light. But this is not what we seek.
Ooh.
Let us press on.
It's glowy. Lots of glowy stuff in here. Lots of bugs as well. Oh, as an aside, kind of related to what I've been doing in Final Fantasy recently, I have seen what the final form is of the Mandeville weapons. I need to finish that. I need to finish that quest line and get the last tier of the Mandeville weapons. Yeah, I mean the lower stages are like, oh, okay, no, they're not bad, but you know, they're all right. And it's just like, okay, nice, not bad. And then I saw the pictures of the. That's the thing. It's like the first few stages, like, they're not bad, just not, you know, fitting into the whole vibe I'm going for with my particular character. But when I saw the final stage of it, I am not kidding. There was a part of me just going, I need this. I need this. And you know, I don't think I've ever seen a weapon design that I've wanted more in this game ever. And I also found out that what was it in Idleshire? Yes, even without the glow, they are really frigging good, really good design. The currency I need. If I get, because it's like, what's it, the book of, I can't remember what it's called, like the Book of Wonders or something, you can get from Chloe in Idleshire. If I get 2 lines in the little grid by doing like the, you know, the task in the book, I can get 1,000 of those tokens in one hit, which is 2 of those Wondrous Tales. That's the one, yes. But so when I get the chance, I'm going to be, you know, again, like on Fridays and stuff like that, I'll be doing some like dungeon runs, things like that, to try and level those up. But if I don't manage to get it, that's perfectly fine, because it gives me something to do in my off time, you know, to try and get those tokens. Especially if apparently, because I think someone said they might be changing them to poetics rather than those newer tombstones. And if it goes to poetics, that's just going to be fantastic. I have no qualms sacrificing my first, that'll be 1,000, whatever it, no, 3,000 tokens or whatever it will be, to that quest line. I have 0 issues with that, because stat-wise it looks pretty decent, but I'm not getting it for the stats because I know by the time I do get it, it's going to be vastly outdated and outpowered. They always make the old term stuff cost priority. Yeah, so that's why I am not too fast by if I don't manage to do it. But if I do make any progress, it will save time. You know, it will save me work in the future. But that's yeah, that was very good news. But oh, it is really, really gorgeous weapon. Like all of the weapons are really freaking good. From a purely visual point of view, because if you look at my current character, not this one, obviously in Final Fantasy XIV, they have a very sort of, their bow is very kind of like, you know, technology, tech magic focused, and this is like it cranked up. It looks so good. Run. Oh, and I'm sliced. So yeah, I'm perfectly happy with you know, doing that as a side project. Oh, fudge me! Yeah, because I'm going to be getting poetics like something silly.
Careful. The aliens were practitioners of necromancy.
Oh, great! So I've got slicey bits and I've got possible necromancies going on as well. Fantastic. Oh, did I get a research portfolio, which is nice. Not bad. There, it's I've got a nice outfit. Other stuff. I've had not so much some stuff spoiled because obviously nobody really knows the exact details, but they have some of the things that they've hinted at what's coming in Dawn Trail in terms of things that's being added is getting me on the hype train, full blown on the hype train. Like scribing got me really excited to replay this. There's features that are possibly coming that I am really looking forward to if they are actually going to be as they say they're going to be. Oh, that's what you called it. Oh, that's the breakfast burrito. Right. Alright, so I'm going to... Okay, freaking mazes. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, there's going to be like the level cap that's going to be kicking in. Two new classes to start off with. New tribal stuff. I've still got loads of... I'm still backlogged severely on the tribal stuff, but I'm... Again, that's stuff that I'm okay with. Where's the freaking exit around here? Right. Okay, so I need to go counterclockwise. So I went the wrong way. Hang on. Yeah. It's the new limited job that I know the new limited job was it the Beastmaster isn't coming out in the first patch. It's probably going to be coming out in the 7.1 or 7.2, more than likely 7.2. But that's going to be if it's kind of similar to Blue Mage in that you go around like collecting animals and use them as part of your squad, a la a certain how can I put this? A certain pocket-based monster-themed game, which I will not be naming, but you know what I'm talking about. Or would it just be like you just collect them and use them like the creatures would be like your abilities? So in effect, it's like a different version of like the Blue Mage or something like that, but with creatures. Like you capture them to use them for your squad. So that's something I'm looking forward to. The new zones I've seen look very interesting. One, you know, the Mesoamerican vibes to it, plus also as well. All I'm going to say is, so I don't spoil it too much. I mean, this is all stuff I've only picked up from the trailer and people reviewing the trailer. Is Solution 9.
The chamber to the north should be the heart.
Because if that's what I think it's a reference to,
Find another entrance.
I'm going to be very happy. But they have said that they have dropped major hints that there's going to be references and bits and pieces. I'm going this way. This is right. I'm going. I need to find. Where is it? Okay, so I need to go into. Oh, it's there. What I'm probably going to have to do is go all the way into. It looks like that way. Yeah. Okay. If it's a Final Fantasy reference, it may be. I mean, but they've. How can I put this? One of the things that they've done, first of all, is one of the minion rewards you get for pre-ordering the expansion is like a little minion of Zidane from Final Fantasy IX. And a few people have gone, why? Why have they put that in there? And of course Yoshi P was like, I'm not telling. But seriously? The pictures I've seen for Solution 9 look amazing. It's going to sound weird, but it's got a very cyberpunk vibe to it, which we think, wait, what? But no, if what I think it is, then it makes perfect sense. But it's Final Fantasy. People think, oh, it's like, but it's a fantasy game. Go, but they've always had Magitech in it. Every Final Fantasy game's had Magitech in it. It's one of the, it's one of the hallmarks of it. But it looks really freaking good. Like to the point where, if they actually did do a full Final Fantasy, style. Oh, another research portfolio, nice. Full on, I can put it, full on, sci-fi based game. They could definitely get away with it. Let's walk on here. Oh! Oh, blimey! That's a spicy meatball. Suggested selling price 700,000. That's but I mean, it's a vampire disc. Now I'm going to be keeping that because first one I did. I have gold. Because I then could make the item and then sell the item. Yeah. Yeah.
Keep that close to you. A pickpocket will make a killing off something like that.
No kidding, Ember. Yeah. That's why I'm going to learn that mofo right now. Yeah, I know you wouldn't do that. I know you wouldn't steal because you're a good kid, mostly. But yeah, she ain't wrong there. That would be definitely something like, I will keep that in my back pocket there. I think that is probably the most valuable thing I found in a long time. Oh great, it's a chopping mine. I'll get careful because there's traps on the floor there as well. So, safe to say that, yeah, that portfolio perk that I got from Azandar has paid for itself. Yeah. Okay. What's this?
The key must unlock these gates. Let us continue, Proxy. I sense that what we seek lies somewhere to the south.
Well, yeah, what do you mean through the door with the No, I'm being sarcastic. I know. But yeah, it's, let's try and think. I mean, I know there's like stuff coming out for this as well, which I am, which like in, I think it's like the next major patch. Like obviously they're bringing in 2 new companions, and I still would like one of them to be an orc. Please, please, can one of them be an orc? Another reason why I want to get Ember maxed out level before that happens. Because I can just say that when she hits level 20, she goes off on some adventures, and I'll use them for a little bit to help level them up. And I'll use them like on my off-stream times, things like that. You know, that was a good little bit of loot there as well. Which probably means I've used up my loot in this game for at least a month. I know this well, you get a killing loot and then you don't get anything for like weeks afterwards. I mean, that is gorgeous. Who's this? Oh!
But who is... Oh, that is Athelia. Perhaps you can talk to her, Proxy.
Oh! Excuse me, a little bit of poo just came out. That's Athelia. The lost Daedric prince, and she's just turned up. Oh, right. You're the freaking expert on these. Fine. Now, the reason why I'm a little bit worried is because whereas all the other Daedric princes are pretty powerful, she is probably the only one who has the ability and power to rewrite history and reality as she sees fit.
I do not recognize you, yet you seem familiar. Almost like this shrine. I know I should remember it, but I do not. Tell me, what is this place? Why am I drawn here?
This is Ellenglin. We believe it's the shrine of a Daedric prince.
A Daedric prince. Yes, I remember. That was what mortals called me. But Ellenglin is a proud citadel, not a crumbling ruin. Its people are wise and beautiful. They worship me.
They used to.
I sense something. And another memory. Hermaeus Mora.
Oh dear, that's... Yeah, because if she comes back into her full power, she could literally wipe out and the other Daedric princes, which is one of the reasons why she was sealed away and her memory, even from Hermaeus Mora herself, was locked away, because she is that dangerous. Are you sensing the Echo Noir?
The Echoneer?
Echoneer, sorry.
Yes. That is what the Abyssal Cephaliarch called it.
Oh, that's a cool name.
A clever little device he wrought to find and remove things that belonged to me. Thoughts, memories, truths he did not want anyone to know. Show me. I wish to see what it reveals.
I'm not sure about this, but I guess I need to see them. This is going to go so badly wrong.
Let us see what Mora
Oh.
Everything, Athelia. You must forsake the many paths.
You seek to diminish my prince. Why should she agree to such a demand?
To preserve reality. Her willfulness threatens all of existence.
You let your fear control you and foresee an apocalypse that will never be. Depart, Mora!
Ophelia disappeared as soon as the memory ended. Let us speak outside.
Yeah, I've gone up. I've gone up against gods, travel through time, dragons. I've survived encounters with Sheogorath himself. But Ophelia, considering what she can do, is probably the only Daedric prince that genuinely scares me. Yeah, see, like the others, perfectly fine. They would just end me. She could arrange it so I never existed in the first place.
Let us review what we saw in the ruins, Proxy.
It's not so much time manipulation, it's more to do with she alters fate and reality so that it's like I never existed. So it's not so much she's changing the past, it's just she's modifying the current reality as if something in the past had gone a different way, which functionally seems the same, but it is different. Even though we've proven that time travel is a thing that can happen in the Elder Scrolls series, but it's not without great cost, and you genuinely need access to really powerful magic or an Elder Scroll. Sometimes both. Right.
Now it becomes clear. The recollection also seeks Athelia. They hope to find her visiting places she once knew, just as we did. Yet Athelia seems confused. I do not think she has fully regained her memories or truly understands what happened to her.
Which is kind of a good thing at the moment, because it gives us a buffer, some time. But if she gets back her full memories, she is going to be pissed. What did you make of the memory the Ekenir revealed to us?
I believe we witnessed the moment Emmaus Mora first confronted Athelia about the danger she posed to reality. And we saw that she refused to heed him. It is a hard thing for any creature to change its nature, especially for a Daedric prince.
Yeah, because they are almost like the living embodiment of that particular concept. Like Sheogoth is like madness, things like that. Her scene is the embodiment of the hunt, and stuff like that. So, what's our next step after?
One more piece of the puzzle remains, Proxy. You still need to investigate Rustwall Estate. Determine why the threads of fate there are frayed. When you are finished, find me at Baragon's townhouse in Skingrad.
Okay. Right. That's a very cool statue there. Right. One. Right, so I am... Where am I? There, so... To continue that, I'm going to... Like I said before, I'm going to head up north because I need to get these two things done. So I'm going to head sort of this direction, picking up these quests. Although this looks like this is the same quest, there's 3 possible spawn locations. Get that one, do that, maybe see that. So I'll just have a sort of general bimble up north, really. And go with you first of all. I'm trying to think, what is it? Yes, that's it. If you've ever watched Star Trek The Next Generation, there's, I can't remember the episode name, but there was a character called Amanda Rogers who found out she was a Q. And, as her powers started to develop, she started to become more unstable, more powerful sort of thing. Now, it's not exactly the same situation. I'm getting that kind of vibe from it, in that one of the things that the other Q, i.e. the other Daedric princes...
Watching you harvest is exciting. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with that.
Well, first of all, I'm going to kill this bear. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. One of the things that the other Q were concerned about is someone with, who was naturally born into being a Q, suddenly gaining these powers and abilities. Was that the one with the... I don't think so. No, no, this was Next Generation one. So this was, I think, this was pre-Voyager, if I remember correctly. It was one where, obviously Q turns up, And I think he basically threatens to destroy her, you know, basically kill her, because, you know, she was becoming unstable or something like that. And it was like, if she like came into like full possession of her powers without, you know, should we say, a Q guidance of some form, she could accidentally cause irreversible harm to the fabric of reality, because, you know, she doesn't know what she's doing. She thinks, oh, this will be interesting, and blip, some, you know, there we go. An entire species has been wiped out when it shouldn't have been. I can't remember where it was. I think it might have been in one of the books, but there was definitely a thing where, you find so it's kind of what they call beta canon, really, in that whilst the Q are you know, they are dicks. There's no doubt about it. They are complete and utter dicks. They have a purpose and a role in the universe, and one of them is basically stopping reality from falling apart. And that is not so much their purpose, but it is something that they have either taken upon themselves, or you know, been told they have to do it by someone else. It's never really revealed. But when you have someone who's got that much power, who basically decides F you to the rest of the universe, which is kind of what Ophelia in this is doing, which is how my brain was getting to it on the tangent, very, very, very tangentially, I'll admit. You do not let someone who is peed off. Yes, 1 second, having the discussions with Ember about the nature of reality. Someone who has that much power and the ability to literally rewrite reality is not somebody you want to either A, piss off, or B, go unchecked. It's very understandable why the Daedric princes turn around and were like, yeah, the fact that, no, like, what's it, 3 of them or 4 of them, I can't remember, who joined together to stop her, and basically like, look, this is your final chance. Stop doing what you're doing, or we're going to have to basically erase you from reality to preserve reality. Well, it didn't actually kill her, they sealed her away, and then removed all 99.9999999999999 reoccurring percent of anything relating to her removed from reality. But there was that fraction of a percent left, and that was enough to set the dude back with his weird dreams and everything else as well, and then boom, bringing her back. Yeah, so let's just hope she doesn't get her full memories back anytime soon.
I was hoping for a cohort of legionaries from Skingrad, but you'll have to do. I don't even know where to begin. Our entire shipment of Blue Adril is gone, and my dear Lazen is still in there chasing down whoever attacked us.
Now, Blue Adril sounds like either a wine or some other kind of substance, if you know what I mean. But maybe you were attacked, but what happened?
Beasts, rogues, a horrible buzzing. It all happened so fast. Legion's Rest has always been a safe place to spend the night. Rory, my caravan master, confirmed as much when he scouted ahead. But look at us! Oh, stranger, I desperately need your help.
Right, what do you want me to do?
The fate of my vineyard rests on that stolen shipment of...
Oh, right, so it was wine. Excellent.
For the lost crates, along with my dear Lazen, and evidence of whoever is responsible for this attack. And I promise to make it worth your while.
I mean, wine is a very popular thing in this region, so it'd be like the third quest related to wine of some description. Alright, I'll help you find Lazen and discover the stolen wine.
Securing 4 crates of Blue Adril should be enough to keep our vineyard afloat.
4 crates?
Fast. We might even find out how they knew to ambush us here. We traveled in secret, you know? And let's look for Lazen. I'd hate it if he were harmed.
Wait, 4 crates is enough to... Okay, fine.
I'll join you. At a distance, of course. Wouldn't want thinking you mean him any harm.
Right. Okay, well, I've got to go in here anyway because there's a looks like there's a thingy in here for me. Legion's Rest. Local caravans use Legion's Rest as a safe haven during their long trips to and from Skingrad. Historians noted that it was pivotal during the time of Varen's revolt, acting as a rest stop for the Second Legion. Historian Verena Scipio. Okay, so oh, there it is. Right, so if I looks like the usual nonsense. If I go clockwise, I think. Okay, so no, that's not it. That's a big crystal. Those are very big crystals. You go this way. This place is disturbingly empty, so hopefully it's because someone's just been around here, because if not, I always get concerned when places like this are empty. Oh, there we are.
Is that you? Oh, I'm so happy you're safe.
Oh, it's a doggy! Oh, okay.
Go on, Mason. Find the rest of the missing blue Adril.
Okay, you know what? I'm okay with this. I'm okay with it being a doggy. I don't mind. Let's get rid of you as well. I mean, the fact that they'll just stand there whilst their mates over there just got destroyed. Yeah, fuck them. Okay. Nice, I can't go that way. Was mixing Amanda and Kez together. Yeah, Kez doesn't become a Q. No, she just becomes even more annoying. I did not like Kez as a character. I didn't hate her, but I wasn't a fan of her either. I found her a bit annoying, if I'm brutally honest. Still, they weren't as bad as the freaking Kazon. Or as I think of them, the pound store Klingons. How the fuck do I go? Oh. Yeah. Kez was a character. Like, I tolerated Neelix. Like, I didn't hate him. I tolerated him. Yeah, he was one of those characters like in small doses. It's like, yeah, okay, he's fine, he's all right. Again, don't hate him, but it's whatever. Kez I found annoying. But was it someone said? Trying to remember what it was now. That. Was it the two-part episode they did, Year of Hell? Where towards the end you see Voyager getting really mashed up and mangled and metaphorically held together with duct tape, stuff like that. That apparently was the concept for the Voyager series as a whole, was to have it more like a Year of Hell, where it was going to be. A bit like Battlestar Galactica almost, where they start off in relatively, I'm not gonna say backwards because that's the wrong choice of words, but less technologically advanced area of the Delta Quadrant. The area that the Borg leave alone, things like stuff like that. And you're like, oh yeah, and it's like, yeah, no wonder the Borg leave them alone because they're not worth harvesting. And it's like, yeah, that's the point. Borg don't want to assimilate them because they don't need to. And then as time goes on, it was going to get more and more dangerous and more messed up as they would get closer and closer to Borg territory. Like, in some ways, I kind of get why they skipped the entire Borg territory, because it was kind of, you know, how can I put it? It was kind of going to be difficult to have like an entire season just Borg-based stuff. I get it. But at the same time, there's no reason why I don't like Kez. Having her basically just jump from one side of, you know, Borg territory to the other, I found that so friggin' annoying. Like, I wanted to see a little bit more of what, you know, full Borg worlds, you know, civilizations that are, you know, hiding in Borg territory, things like that. It's like, okay, now granted, I'm not a major fan of how Voyager handled the Borg. There were some great episodes, and, you know, I think 7 of 9 was a good. Oh yeah, 7 of 9. That's an interesting. There was definitely some. How can I put this in a polite way? There was definitely some behind the scenes stuff going on with 7 of 9. Definitely. The whole point was like, oh look, they brought on somebody because she looks absolutely hot. Like, yeah, it's like, dude, she was. I mean, yeah. Come on. It was just. But I will say, fair play to Jerry Ryan, and, you know, this is more something that I found out a bit later, and it actually increased my appreciation of her as both an actor and as the character 7. Was roughly when she what's the word I'm going for? When she started playing 7 of 9, her son was basically diagnosed with being autistic and on the spectrum, and she was like learning a lot more about it and becoming like an advocate for that kind of things. This was before I even found out I could possibly be on it, on the spectrum myself. So finding out that a character of a person I liked was modelling it in a way kind of like myself. It's like, yeah, this is one of the reasons why she played the character the way she did, was because she was playing it as she was channeling that sort of side of it. And I can remember thinking that, like, that actually makes a lot of sense. You know, going back on, like, now you can explain, oh, this is like just the Borg talking with her as well, but right, okay, so I need to find something up here. Oops, press the wrong key. Good boy, he's a good boy.
There's the blue Adril. And a note, let's grab that.
Dog Lazen.
Yes, he's a good doggy. Right. Get already this. The next shipment of blue Adril leaves in a week's time. I told Arissa that I've already scouted the route, so you're clear to move in and set your ambush. Oh great, it's an ambush. Ah, fantastic.
Let's talk outside. Come on, Lazen.
Alright. Yeah, so just up here, okay. She just disappeared. Which? Yes. Yeah, Voyager. Yeah, Voyager was definitely. The good episodes of Voyager were amazing. The bad episodes of Voyager were. Yeah.
Who's a good boy, Lazen? You are.
He's a very good boy. He's looking at the pop scratching. He's a good boy.
Apologies for dashing off like that. Those horrible crystal jacks.
He's a cute boy.
To unnerve me. Besides, I wanted to get Lazen to safety.
Understandable.
Now, what was in that note you grabbed?
Well, it was a note from your caravan master to the leader of the bandits. He helped them ambush you.
Let me see that. Gilroy Vastness? His family used to own a rival winery, but they went out of business years ago. Is that why he turned to banditry?
Hmm.
And Rory? He's worked with us for years. If he needed money, he could have just asked me.
So, what we do with him?
He could have gotten us seriously hurt, killed even. And for what, gold? I'll have to turn him into the guards when we reach Skingrad. Then he'll spend some time in one of Count Calantius's dungeon cells.
Oh, by the way, yes, here's the wines I recovered from Legion's Rest.
Now we can finish our trek to market and sell the wine as planned. In addition to turning Rory over to the authorities, I'll also let the Legion know what's going on in these caves.
Hey, sir.
You recovered my inventory when I thought all was lost. Thank you.
Thank you. He's a good boy.
I believe Rory betrayed us. He could have gotten Lazen or the others killed.
If he got the good boy killed, I personally would be more than glad to support.
Scheming bastard.
Go on, slap him.
Why are you so mad? It's not like you can't make more wine.
Go on, slap him.
Trusted you. You.
Slap him. Yes.
All right, everyone. We recovered the Blue Adril. As always, as soon as we sell it, everyone will get a share of the profits. Everyone except Rory, that is.
I was expecting you to slap him, not punch him, but you know what? He deserved that. Hazen, go on, take a piss on him, go on, be a good boy. Ah, that felt good. And this is why, in this game, you always want to hang around a few seconds after handing a quest in, just to see if something, something extra or spicy happens. Because sometimes it does, and sometimes it's worth it. Doesn't happen with every quest, but enough that it's always worth just waiting just a few seconds, just to see if anything happens. That made me feel good though. It's like, honestly, sometimes there's certain people in this world that need that to happen a lot more. Right, so go and get this, and then there was a quest down there, wasn't it? And once I've done that, over here, yeah. Oh, there's 3 in this area. Yeah, I really need to clear that out. Hello?
Oh, my dear Narcissus, it's you. Good fortune for all of us. Narcissus Dren will be most pleased if you're the one to help him.
Narcissus Dren. That name sounds familiar. Oh. Oh. I think Narcissus Dren, if it's the same character I'm thinking of, this was the annoying archaeologist scholar type who I ended up leaving down the bottom of a well because he was being a complete dick. If it is, this may be a bit awkward. If it's not, well, but because I think the name's isn't that the name Narcissus, like narcissist. I'm not gonna say positive, but I'm leaning heavily towards that being the same character. Why are you so concerned about his safety?
The noted explorer Narcissus Dren.
Yeah, it's the same character.
Of Wendia, and I fear he may be in trouble. He left some time ago to procure an Aelid relic, the emblem of the last king. Could you go and help him? He will reward your efforts.
I wonder if he'll remember me. Fine, what do you need me to do?
Find Narcissus and help him recover the emblem from Wendia. Here, let me mark it on your map. He had some Voda for allies, but I do not trust them. My dear Narcissus is brilliant but impulsive, and needs someone to protect him from his own enthusiasm.
That's one way of putting it. Fine. Maybe this is, the universe getting me to balance out the books, so to speak. To be fair, he was a bit of a dick. Alright, okay, I'll go and find him.
I can tell you a little about the area, but I'm afraid full information on the task ahead should come from Narcissus Dren.
Apparently I've met her before.
Please, go seek him out.
Well, it is good to see you again, Elfbetter.
Yes, Vardenfell, wasn't it?
Wow, that's how long ago it's been. Vardenfell.
Narcissus' well-being to a friendly, sympathetic soul.
Okay, so, right. So how have you been?
Nary a day passes when he is not off on some new adventure. I admire that in him. Always eager to move on to the next challenge, to the next wondrous historical site. I sometimes wish he would settle down, but life with him is always exciting.
But he certainly keeps busy.
I can tell you a little about the area, but I'm afraid full information on the task ahead should come from Narsestren himself. Please, go seek him out.
Fine. Alright. First of all, I'm going to do some archaeology. Because there's 3 of them in this area alone. I kind of have to do this. At the very least, get it cleared off the map. It was at 24%, not bad. Alright, first one is in this general direction. Oh, that's like a chimera. Okay. Oh wait, that's. I think it's in this direction. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Alright, so this one is. This one is the. Oh, right. This is going to be a fiddly one. Oh. Okay, so it's going to be in this area here, I think. Concentrate. There we go. So let's just clear this area off here, around here. I've got the main bit, that's the important thing. Let's do that there. Ow. There's quite a bit of time spare. Okay, so that's another part of the Aelia blacksmithing station. Okay. I haven't seen one of these in a while. Good find. It's typical of blacksmiths to use decoctions of various metals in their work. The right mixture of oils can strengthen a forged item. It's much like finding the right balance of flavours in a cooked meal. Right, that's one down. Next one is apparently over there. It's going to be right at the top there, isn't it? And okay, we've got some thunder going on in game. To go around this way by the looks of it. Yep. Yep, it's that vague area. Okay, so this one is the. This is the green one, so this should be easy-ish. Probably going to be in this area here. Concentrate. Even though it's a green tier, I still don't want to F it up. Let's do that as well. Nice. Oh, that almost got all the way down to the ground there. Oh no, that's all right. A bit of panic there. Okay, what did I get here? I got tapestry. Okay, there's one more in this area. Then I've got loads of backlogged leads I need to get through. Right, despite its age, the tapestry's linen has held up quite well. My research suggests the gold pattern comes from Breton make. At least I assume it was gold. Difficult to tell through the years of dirt. Okay, next one. Yeah, see, I've got 3 more to scry. Oh, well, technically 2 more because I've already got that one. But I've got like 3 more to find. Right, so you know what? Let's do these ones to scry first, in case one's in this area, which is possible. There. Okay. That one. It's trial. Oh, that one. Okay, so that's about. I've got to go back that way at some point. What's that noise? Oh, it's the crab. Oh, it's a crab. I wonder what that was then. Why can I hear a snipping? Oh, there's a quest down there as well. I'll get that in a second. This one is the... Oh, it's another complicated one, right. So that. Oh. Okay, so it's probably going to be in this area here. There you go. Oh, not like that. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, that was another close one. Okay, Hunter's Blessed level, and that's towards the mask, if I remember correctly, which is going to be really good for thieving. So that's 1 of 5 parts for that, which is nice. Yeah, most of the antiquities that I have multi-parts take 5, but there was one which was like 20, and that took me friggin' ages. But that's the weird sort of wolf mount-like thing. There are runes etched into the soft leather that look like others I've seen from the hunting grounds. I consulted runes and Daedric symbols by Zipar Giravel and discovered that these runes promise the wearer a successful hunt. Okay, so let's do these as well. And yeah, because that's another good one by the looks of it. Okay, so if I go over here, there's that. Over there, that's that one. Then that one and that one. This is one of the ones that it took me ages to level up these skills, but it was so worth it. It's paid for itself. Okay, so there's some more. There will be to the south, wouldn't they? Right. Okay, well, I think what's it? I need to head sort of north really to at the very least get Vesper Valentine, and there's another couple of quests there. Plus, there's a treasure map, which is the more important thing. So, yeah, let's just continue my original plan. Also, pick up that quest as well that's over there. Didn't get much from there. Trapper's Note. What's in here? Very passing travelers. Mini menagerie. If you happen to find something in my snare, can make it worth. Ah, so yes, this is the other. Yeah, this is the other quest for the trapper we encountered before. Okay. Yeah, we bumped into her before, so I think it's like there's 3. I think she has like 3 creatures sort of randomly, semi-randomly around the map. So we found 2. I imagine because there's another. Where is it? It will turn up. It will turn up. All right. Oh, there's people waiting here, which is means they probably hasn't kicked off just yet, or we've just missed it. Either way, let's just chill here for a moment, see if I've got anything interesting in my... You know, I'm going to just destroy that. I don't need... But these things can be, these dolmens can be quite good on the loot. I think what I will do, whilst I'm waiting, I really like that armour. I admit I have dyed it slightly to make the metallic stuff a little bit more blue, but otherwise I really like it. And that was a good use of this Endeavour seals, I feel. Now, honestly, I'm only ever going to use those for things that unlock for the entire account, like mounts, skins, outfits, things like that, really. So let's have a look around here first of all whilst I'm waiting. Do a bit of harvesting. Let's keep an eye on that area. Because so many of these things. What was it? Yeah, that's the one. The Shadow Queen's Cowl. Whilst crouched, you can see witnesses and guards through walls, which is going to be really handy if ever I do thieves stuff as well. Because if you combine that with the fact that I have a vampire trait which allows me to technically run, or at least walk full speed whilst being crouched and hidden, that would be very good for like I say, if I want to do any sort of Thieves Guild related stuff, or like the Dark Brotherhood, or anything where shenanigans are involved, basically. It's not overpowered because obviously you can only have one artifact level item equipped at any time. I mean, it'd be good if you could have multiple, but I suspect it would be impractical to balance around. That, in fact, they sometimes have like a disadvantage as well. Like the Ring of the Pale Order, for example. I get 20% of the damage I deal as health. Downside is, I can't be healed by anybody else. I can only heal myself. Which is why I have in my inventory this as well. Because while equipped, I can't swap between my primary and backup weapon sets, which is the downside, but I gain major collection of buffs whilst that's equipped. So it's like, do I want survivability or do I want power? That's essentially what those two rings are. Now imagine if I could somehow have both of those equipped at the same time. That would be disgustingly overpowered and broken. Especially with the scribing stuff that's been added as well. Right. Let's just give it another minute or so, and then I'll continue. Let's see. Where am I? Yeah, because there's a delve over there. Though I think it's a world boss right up there as well. I'm trying to think of the path I should take. If I go to trying to think what would be with there because there's a so that's where the new house is, the Merryvine Estate. Right, I'm going to go and check that out. Okay. I'm trying to find where it was on the map. Okay. Oh, there were some people gathered here. Yeah, we must have just missed it. Yeah, screw it. Good, those ones. Right. I waited long enough. Better things to be doing. Not like it's going away. Right, let's go and check out that house. So I just heard something rumble over there. I'm not sure if that was the... That in-game? That was just thunder? Yeah, it was in-game thunder. Right, okay. Back we go. Right, so let's go and get that... Go and check out the house. And, no, just go and check out the house first of all. Oh God! No, I've gone the wrong way. I have gone completely the wrong way. Remember, never rely on me for navigation. We will both get lost. Now, this might be one of the premium ones. But let's just have a look. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is going to be one of the premium houses, isn't it? Yeah. It's a friggin' vineyard. Oh, yeah, it's a friggin' vineyard. Oh, how much is this going to cost? I can afford this already. I just need to get the Gold Road Grand Adventure achievement. Okay, granted it'll be unfurnished, but oh, so yeah, it won't have all these vineyard stuff on here. Actually, let's just see what it looked like unfurnished. Let's just preview it. Oh no, this could be part of it. Okay, let's see what it looks like furnished then. All right. Oh, it's probably going to be for the inside. Oh, okay, so we've got a stable. 2 stables, very nice. Oh, I've got to get this. And we've still got 1.3 mil? And I've got 2.3? Yeah, I'm getting this. Once I get the achievement, I'm getting this. Even if the vineyard, these vines don't come with it. Oh, this is lovely. Alright. So, is this like a little hall? Got a windmill? Alright, I've got to see what's up here first of all before I go into the main building. Okay, so that might not be included in it, but again, I'm okay with this. But if it is, that's... Alright, let's see what the inside could look like. Merry Vine Hall. Okay, so let's check this out with furnishings. Oh, this is huge, this place. We've got a massive room here. Okay, it looks like it's all oh no, there's an upper floor. Okay. Oh, that'll make a great kitchen type. Let's see what the upstairs like. Again, oh, this is... Yeah. I mean, even just this building alone would be worth it. But the fact it's got a vineyard or stuff outside, that's... Yeah, I wonder, does this say... yeah, I've got a sneaking suspicion that this might be the trellises and stuff like this might be part of the furnishings. But let's have a look, see what's included. Furnishings. It'll tell you. Courtyard. Yeah, okay. So yeah, all the grapes and stuff like that will be what do you call it? That's a lot of them. Damn. That's... Even just a flat area alone, this will be worth it. Just for this massive courtyard alone. I mean, nice that the windmill's included, but I'm not going to complain if it isn't. Well, there you go. That's a goal for me to get the achievement, the Gold Road Grand Adventurer. That basically means I've completed the stuff there. You think, Ember? Let's see. The placement is a bit sort of tucked away, but if I was doing like the trials a lot, that would be very handy. It's like sort of like a country home, where you go to, the sort of thing where you come to like retire and just, there's a vineyard just down the road where you can go and sample the local goods, wine and cheese. God, if there was that cheese thing was great. Lots of wine. So I think. Right. Okay. So let's go to the go back to the vigil plan. Oh, bad doggos. Bad doggos. Very bad doggos. Oh, eating a bunny. Bad doggos. Yeah. Oh, no quest over here. Hello.
What would come? Fancy meeting you here, friend. I hope you're not here for the auction at the Valente Vineyards. I'm certain the event bodes ill, but I'm reluctant to enter that nest of vipers alone. Would you be willing to join me? For ample compensation, of course.
Of course. Finally, it's good to see you again. See lots of old chums in this quest, in this zone. I'm liking it. What kind of trouble do you expect at a wine auction?
It isn't just any auction. It's run by and for vampires. Being a vampire myself, I can't help but wonder why Lord Gallio Valente, vineyard owner and vampire coven leader, wants to sell wine to other vampires. It's not like we partake of the stuff.
Well, so you were invited to this auction?
Not exactly. I was hunting a violent vampire gang called the Terrors when I found an invitation to the auction. Inviting vampires to such an event is strange enough, but offering this Vesper Valente vintage? That has me concerned. Will you help me?
Yes. Yes, I will, because...
First, let's look around the vineyard. I want to examine the grapes they grow here.
Vampire Khajiit.
Besides, it's a good idea to get a feel for the grounds before we head into the auction. Never fear. This is exactly what House Ravenwatch trained me for.
So what have you been up to since last time you met Fomorian?
Oh, the usual. Advancing my studies, investigating for House Ravenwatch. I must say, I do like Westwield's climate. Much less damp and chilly than what we have over in Rivenspire. I will tell Adusa and Gwendis I ran into you, though.
Oh, good. I did like Gwendis. She was quite adorable in a strange way. You remember that I am a vampire. Is that going to be a problem?
For you and I, friend? Not at all. You know we follow a strict code. We take no blood by force, help those in need, and do our best to curtail hostile vampires.
There we go.
Assist me in those efforts here, as you have in the past, and I shall be grateful.
See, this is one of the reasons why I do like the vampires in this game, is, yes, you can have the more sort of feral vampires, but in a similar kind of way, if you've played the Fallout series, and it's kind of addressed in the show as well, these are the vampires in the Elder Scrolls series are kind of like the ghouls in the Fallout series, in that you can have the more bestial, feral ones, and the ones who have retained, for want of a better expression, I'm going to say their humanity, their morals, and stuff like that. And I think that's something that the Fallout show did really, really well, is showing how, you can have ghouls who are, yeah, they're physically messed up, but mentally, they're okay. And then you've got the ones who are turning feral. Except one has a nose. Exactly, yes. Vampires here have noses and red eyes, ghouls don't have noses. But the way they handled the ghouls in the Fallout show, I thought was really, really well done. And somebody, I was watching the sort of, like a deep dive into like the lore over it, and someone was talking how now this is going to be minor spoilers for the Fallout show, but there's a point where one of the characters, a ghoul, says to the main character, "I'm you, but in the future." Now, a lot of people took that to mean she's going to become a ghoul, but I personally agree with what was said on the show. The like sort of lore dive is they meant more from a personality point of view. Lucy, when she emerges from the vault, is all happy, jolly, hopeful, okie dokie, upbeat and positive about things. But towards the end, well, I think it's about episode 5 or 6, you can see she's starting to become more like a surface dweller rather than a vault dweller. Just the way she acts, but she still retains her core personality and morals, sort of thing. So that I thought was a really nice touch. And these are not what again, my brain always goes off of tangents, but that's kind of like what's happening with these vampires. They may be physically changing, this particular group, like the ones that I kind of am friends with in the game, but they are, as I said, they don't take blood by force. They help those in need, and if they are the vampires who are going feral, for want of a better term, they help to put them down, because they know that if everybody started turning against vampires, ghouls, whatever you want to call them, sort of equivalent, it would be bad for all of them. I quite like that sort of where things are. But yes, vampires have noses, ghouls don't. Was it Fallout 4 where there was a couple of ghouls in there who were not feral, but were like there was the salesman and the guy who leaded Good Neighbor were basically ghouls, but they were still themselves, mentally speaking.
An injured field hand. Let's find out what happened.
This is no place to wander aimlessly, traveler. The foul beasts are vicious and hungry for blood.
Foul beasts? Demon chickens?
Ugliest hounds Drovir has ever seen. This one just finished checking the new grapes and was on his way to the auction when it came out of nowhere. Ripped up Drovir's leg real good.
Wait, so Lord Valente invited his servants to attend the auction?
Drovir thought the request was strange too, but Lord Valente insisted, and specifically told Sentry Helvius to let the servants in, even if we didn't have the fancy invitations. If you're here for the auction, you should head inside.
Yeah, that's... So, an event that's supposedly for vampires, also inviting the servants in. That suggests to me that there's either going to be some kind of, oh, and here's the buffet sort of thing, or this is we're going to wipe out everyone. And this is like poisoned or contaminated wine or something. There's, once again, the odour of a rodent-like creature is making its presence known.
It appears the grapes did not agree with this death hound.
No. Again, this is like what, say, like the third or fourth quest was being connected to wines and winery.
Closely at those grapes.
But I suppose this is like one of the main things in this area. So again, this is like there's going to be lots of quests related to this.
The scent wafting off those grapes. It's tantalizing. Curious. Let's talk.
tantalizing. Which means, have they been using the servants to? No, what's the word? Provide nutrients for the wines, or something. Is because the only reason why a vampire would find something tantalizing is because it reminds them of blood in some way. That's one of the things that happens is, well, in the law is this, like, whilst you can eat food and drink, it doesn't. It's like your senses become dulled, and it's only like the blood and the thirst that really sates that hunger. You can suppress it, you can still eat, but there's always like that. Oh, it's like the equivalent of like you see yourself just, I could really do with some snacks right now.
Just as Count Ferrandis taught me, there is always something to learn if you simply pay attention. The field hand was attacked by a death hound, a sure indication of vampiric activity. He provided a wealth of information. Don't you agree?
What do you mean about Lord and Lady Valente and the new grapes?
So you were listening. Good. The field hand described Gallio as different when he returned. He developed a new...
Oh, skip that conversation, my bad.
And he recently married a high elf, but the marriage already seems troubled.
What do you think of the grapes we examined and the death hound?
The grapes were developed using alchemy. They've been infused with blood.
Got it.
The aroma tantalizing. But I dare not try one. Look what consuming the grapes did to the death hound. Our next step is to action. You shall be my guest.
So maybe these are like new... This is like a new wine infused with blood to get vampires hooked on it or to make them get into a frenzy. Ooh. Right. Well, I don't have an invitation.
No, but I do. I shall be Master Bogvir, the vampire I took this invitation from, and you shall be my guest. The invitation allows for at least one guest and any mortal blood servants I wish to bring along. In fact, it encourages I bring some.
That's also a bit concerning, but alright, let's head into the auction.
The invitation indicates we're to head to the walled garden just east of the manor. I suppose that's where they're letting the guests gather prior to the start of the auction. Shall we proceed?
Does the invitation tell us anything else about what to expect at the auction?
Let's see. It promises an evening in the beautiful Colovian countryside, majestic views, new and innovative cultivation, a new vintage called Vesper Valente, the auction. Ah, yes. And this. Who says wine doesn't belong in a flask?
What's that supposed to mean?
I could be reading into things, but in some vampire circles, flask is used as a crude term to refer to a blood servant. Someone who willingly lets vampires feed on them, usually for compensation.
Okay. And you mentioned that the invitation specifically suggested vampires bring their servants.
Indeed. Though the vampire I acquired this invitation from wasn't the sort to rely on blood servants. He was extremely cruel. Preferred the thrill of the hunt and drank to kill. This event becomes stranger the more I try to make sense of it.
Yeah, there's definitely some weird tomfoolery going on here. I am not liking where this is going. It's... What's the phrase? I'm getting a bad feeling about this? Yeah, I'm getting a bad feeling about this. And I think we'll be okay. But... yeah.
Halt! Your invitation, please.
Right, here you are.
Welcome, Master Bogvir, and guest. I'll escort you to Lord Valente, this way.
Totally unnecessary. I'll find him. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this... I'm...
Let's talk first.
Yeah, okay.
So, Do I look like a master bogveer?
I don't know who Bogveer is.
Not. But we work with the tools we're given. Let's split up and mingle. Talk to servants, guests, whoever's willing to chat.
Oh, great, it's a soiree, isn't it? Okay, fine. What are we trying to learn in here?
Anything that can tell us the true purpose of this auction. Vampires don't need wine.
See, I told you.
Especially made from grapes that apparently poisoned a death hound. Try not to come off as too curious, though. We're supposed to be guests here, after all.
You gonna question people too?
I am. But as soon as we walked in, I was hit with sudden pangs of hunger. Not unlike when I smelled those grapes, but much stronger. I carry a flask of blood for times of need. I'll just find an out-of-the-way spot to take a sip.
Understood. I'll ask around and see what I can learn. Right.
Can I offer you a glass of our new Vesper Valente?
Certainly. I'm very curious about this
Don't
wine.
drink. Don't.
As the first of Lord Valente's guests to accept the wine. I hope you enjoy it.
That's gonna go wrong. Dude, that was a mistake. You stupid bugger.
I'd offer you a glass, but your friend just took the last one. I wasn't expecting that. None of the other guests I've served this evening even tried it. Only their attendants and servants.
Wait, isn't this the wine that the guests have come to bid on at the auction?
It is. The vineyard's latest vintage, Vesper Valente. Lord Valente did tell us that his guests probably wouldn't want to try it before the auction, but that I should freely provide it to their attendants and servants.
Okay. Right, so the servants drink the wine, and the vampires then want to feed on them more? Have you tried the wine, or what does it taste like?
I have. Lord Valente was generous enough to let all the vineyard workers and servants have a glass before the guests arrived. It was salty and crisp, with a slight metallic aftertaste. Something to do with Lord Valente's alchemical process.
Now, I'm sure anybody who's accidentally had blood in their mouth through, like biting the tongue, the inside of your cheek, or, other accidents, salty, crisp with a slight metallic aftertaste is a good description of blood. Yeah, I don't like the fact he's just drunk that. You silly bugger. Right, let's ooh, remind you that Ember, look. Once more. Oh, they have it. You know what? I don't think these vampires are too bad people. I mean, look, they've got cheese out, all right. They have look. See, look. Fine. You know what? I'm having that. I'm having that. Yeah, I'm taking all their fucking cheeses and their bread. So you think about it from their point of view, it's like, yeah, so these two kiddies came in with Lord Bogville and just cleaned us all out of cheese and bread. It was quite impressive. I'll taste it. Grapes, yeah, I have grapes as well. I will have that. Oh yeah, I am the person who walks up to the buffet and just clears them out. Look, it's free food, okay?
I heard Lord Valente and his new bride loathe each other.
Oh, gossip.
Why would he marry a mortal? It's beneath him.
Gossip. Okay. Oh, honey. Yes, I'll be having that as well. Thank you. More honey. You know what? we are gonna clear this place out of any food. Okay.
You there! I am bored, and my hounds are hungry. Will the auction start soon, or must we continue this Colovian dance of manners and pleasantries while my gold sits unspent?
First of all, sir, you're an asshole. I am not sure when the auction will begin.
Apologies. I mistook you for a Valente servant. Lord Valente is clever, and if the wine accomplishes a fraction of what he claims, the waiting will have been worth it. but I would prefer to simply buy what I want and not deal with an auction.
Remind me, what is so special about the wine?
Remind you of the greatest innovation of our time? I see. The intoxicating effects of the wine on the mortals has already rattled your senses. Have no fear. I hear that we will be allowed to sample the vintage before we make any commitments.
Oh, okay, here's a thought. Here's a thought. Now, as I said before, vampires generally don't get on with, or drink wine as such. But imagine if it was given to the servants and it does something to the blood in the servants so that the vampires can then drink it and get some kind of buzz or, high from it. Like they couldn't before with normal wine. Right. Enjoy the party, sir. Ember! I found the charcuterie. Oh, yeah, okay. Shall we leave him the seafood? I mean, you know what my views are on seafood. I will take the cheese, though. I am going to take every single bit of their cheese. Oh, that's some meats. Oh, and some beef. Let's have some beef as well. Yep, beef. 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 Yeah. Oh, I do have a bit of cheese. Yeah, we'll leave him the seafood. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave him with the seafood. But we will clear them out on every single bit of cheese they have. Agreed? Yeah. Ready? I'm not just trying to see if I can find every single bit of cheese. Right, but there's one more over there. We'll speak to that dude last, but
Another one of my husband's guests. No, you're either an attendant or a servant, I'd wager. Who brought you to my husband's little affair? Pray tell.
I am here with Master Bogvir.
Master Bogvir? Is that the name he uses now? You know, he bears a striking resemblance to an old acquaintance of mine. In fact, I'm sure of it. How is Fenorian? And why has he come to Valente Vineyard?
Oh shit. Fenorian, we've been rumbled. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
No. And why don't I believe you? No, don't worry. I have no desire to reveal Fenorian's deception to my husband. Not before I learn what's going on here, the same as you. Be so kind as to let Fenorian know I'd like to speak to him when he's free.
Very well. As you wish. Okay. Right, well, I think they've established that they don't like each other. No, so I think this is a enemy of our enemy type situation. Right. So I'm assuming that's the yeah, that's Lord Gallio. We'll speak to him last once we've cleared out every single bit of yeah, we're taking that definitely. Oh no, I'm not gonna take any wine bottles here, just in case there's any of that weird shit.
Is this Vesper Valente really as special as it sounds?
Oh, Lord Valente is certainly proud of his new creation.
I don't like it.
Wouldn't that be something?
I am both intrigued and slightly disturbed by the way that dude's speaking. But, you know, fine. Let's go find some more cheese. Although I think we may have cleared this place out. It's bad. I mean, like, they come back afterwards. It's like, right, to the buffet, and why is there only the seafood left? And there's myself and Embo with like, massive wheels of cheese just going, I'm now. Fine. Let's just go and talk to this Dingleberry. Dude, you are pale as fuck. Holy shit, he really is.
I'm Lord Gallio Valente, the humble proprietor of Valente Vineyards and Winery. You, however, have me at a disadvantage. I do not believe we've met. Which of my acquaintances decided to bring you along as their guest today?
I'm sorry, dude, but holy crap, you are one pale mother trucker. I say this is probably the palest white guy I know. I'm here with Master Bogvir.
Bogvir, of course. Where is my old friend? Still upset about that little incident? No matter. I was hoping to clear things up before the auction got underway. Send him over to talk to me the next time you see him.
Oh, he's mingling, but I can pass on a message if you want.
It's a little late now. I'll find him after the first round of bidding. As for you, bear in mind that the pleasures of my estate are meant for master vampires intent on bidding in the auction. Do not overstep your station.
Not realising that I am a master vampire. Or at least I have the potential to become one, I should say. Because, yeah, if I drink one of those potions, that will crank me up to level 4, which is a master vampire. So, okay. That's fine. I'll do that. Alright, let's go. Where's our boy? I'm very concerned at the fact he drunk some of that stuff. I really am. Dude, you would not believe the amount of cheese that was in this place. It's now in our pockets.
This wine is specifically meant for the mortals here, not the vampires. So why are the vampires bidding on it? And why is my flask doing little to curb my rising hunger? Tell me you learned something more, my friend.
Oh, check this out. Lord Valente's wife is Ursula Valente. She seems to know you and wants to talk to you.
I'm sorry? Did you say Lady Valente's name is Ursilia? Oh, she's that Ursilia. Should we leave? Maybe we can sneak out the way we came in.
Oh, she seems as interested in finding out what her husband is up to as you are.
Right. We do need to figure out what's going on here. All right, I'll stay and talk to Ursilia. You head into the manor and see if you can find Lord Valente's office. Something in there might tell us more about the purpose of this wine.
Right, okay. Let's just dial things back a little bit. How does Ursilia know you?
That's a story for another time, friend. Stay focused.
Fine.
You see what you can find in the manor while I talk to Lady Valente.
Maybe there was, some relationship or something, maybe? Right, fine, I'll go and look in the manor.
Don't worry. We can talk more later. In the meantime, go and search Lord Valente's office. He must have one inside the manor.
Right, okay. What should I be looking for in the manor?
Ledgers, journals, letters, alchemical notebooks. Anything that gives us some idea of Lord Galio Valente's plans for the wine. Vampires can't drink it, but they're the ones invited to bid on it. We need to know why.
Right. Into the manor. See if there's any. Oh, guess I have to go around the other side. Dang it! Very nice. Very similar to the one that's over there. This place, really, if you think about it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get that vineyard place. Ooh. Find the office. Okay. I think what I'm first going to do though is I'm going to have a little look around, see if there's anything else that's interesting down here. You never know. Oh.
The tasting rooms are just a little farther in.
They have tasting rooms?
Yeah, dude, I think that she's... Oh, he's a dead man. Yeah, when a vampire goes, especially those types, like tasting... Yeah, that's... I'm assuming I can't go in there. No, it's locked. Right. Yeah, she definitely did not mean the tasting of the wine. Well, not directly. Right, well, that's over there, but I want to have a little look around. I'll take the key for a start. The journal. Why did I agree to bury that woman? Yes, some of the first subjects turned into blood fiends. Oh, fantastic. While a vampire can't consume the elixir made from mushrooms grown in vampire blood directly and survive long enough to reap the benefits, if the elixir is funneled through an intermediate... Oh! Okay. The wine can be consumed by a non-vampire that allows... So basically they're using people as filters. Yeah, that's basically what they're doing. They're using people as filters. Galio. First, you recruit my vampires away from me, offering them false promises, so-called new opportunities in the Westfield. Then you invite me to bid on the very alchemical recipe you stole from me. Oh, and he's pretending to be this person. Oh dear. I'll admit that while I knew the ambrosial concoction you could double or triple our innate vampiric powers, you're the one to figure out how to do it without also killing us, so you claim. So here's my thought. I'm inclined to take a case or two off your hands, but if you expect me to pay for it, then you're even more of a fool than I gave you credit for. And set aside 2 cases of wine for me at the auction, or I'll not only turn the other covens against you, I'll tell the Fighters Guild or Raven Watch what you're up to.
Again. What are you doing in my husband's office?
Right, well, you said you wanted to find out what was going on.
You and Fenorian, never in the right place at the right time. So, did you find what you were looking for? Share it with me and maybe I won't call down to the winery for my husband's army of mercenaries.
Right, well, check this. Valente, your husband, is a vampire. I mean, the fact that he was like paler than snow with bright red eyes should have been a clue. His wine makes vampires more powerful, but only when consumed from a mortal.
Let me see that journal. By the stars, he killed his own father, and he plans to kill me.
Yep.
Oh, he's a cretin and a monster. And yes, pouring wine into people just so you can eat them and gain unnatural power is pretty bad too. Damn it! I drank the wine!
So you didn't know Lord Galileo Valentine was a vampire? Really?
I suspected something was amiss.
Did you see the guy?
And consummated our marriage, and he spends his time down in the winery, locked in his alchemy laboratory with his mercenaries. Plus, he covets my family's fortune. But a vampire makes sense.
So let me guess, you literally just thought he was just maybe, possibly has albino aspects. Fine, this is probably like an arranged marriage or something. Fine. I'm not gonna get on your case about it. What now?
This vineyard could be a motherlode in the right hands. My hands, friend of Fenorian, not my husband's. I assume you're here to stop him, help Fenorian finish the task, and I'll forgive him for the affront he visited upon me and my family.
I'll get this information to Fenorian, but now I am definitely intrigued about what affront he visited upon you and your family.
Make sure you do. I have no intent to serve as a wine glass for my husband.
Celia, I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Of course you do, but I don't care. Just talk to your friend and deal with my husband.
All right, if you say so. Lord Valente is well and truly into the auction now, so we have a bit of time. I never expected to find Celia here with you, though. What did you discover? And what did she mean by deal with her husband?
I'm definitely starting to think that there's a prior relationship. I mean, obviously there's a prior relationship, but I think there's a prior relationship. Maybe she said like an affront to her and her family. Maybe they were betrothed, engaged, as it were, and he disappeared. Left her at the altar, so to speak. Maybe, because that is the sort of thing that would quite rightly piss people off. Lord Valente's journal explains everything. Yeah, take a look.
Interesting. He really spells it out, doesn't he? Alchemically enhanced mushrooms used as fertilizer for alchemically treated grape seeds. And the hunger. I wasn't losing control. It's an effect of the grapes. Well, that's a relief.
So, if a non-vampire drinks the wine, then a vampire drains them and gains power, by the sounds of it.
That does seem to be the general idea. If we allow this to spread, the ramifications will be staggering. Even relatively peaceful vampires might be tempted to start killing out of hand. We need to stop this. What were you and Celia discussing?
Well, Celia says that if you deal with her husband, she'll forgive your affront against her and her family.
Oh, yes. I do suppose I owe her for that. I'm no hired assassin, but I do make a habit out of disposing of dangerous vampires. We will do what is necessary to end this threat. Nothing more, nothing less. And that begins with destroying...
Oh, fucking hell, cat, you made me jump. Hi. Well, the winery and the alchemical laboratory are downstairs. I found a key, and a random cat just jumped onto my lap. Hello. What's that? Oh, of course, yes, this will be about the right time for you. You've been asleep on my laundry all day.
I'll follow along shortly. I need to try to make things right with Celia. And maybe I have something in my alchemy kit to deal with the wine in her system. Just the smell of it makes me hungry.
Right, just wait a moment, though. What did you do to make Celia so angry with you?
We were betrothed.
Called it.
Arranged by our families. There might have been some affection there, but it was mostly a business agreement. When I became a vampire, I just left. I thought it would be a mercy.
How did you get turned into a vampire?
As much as I trust you and value your company, my friend, that's not a story I feel like sharing. Especially not here and now. Maybe someday. I hope you understand.
Okay, that's, you know, I imagine it's probably a quite personal thing. That's fine. But she never knew what happened to you?
No. I didn't want to hurt anyone I knew.
Okay.
Celia, my family. So I simply left. Eventually, Count Verandis found me and made me part of House Ravenwatch. Rivenspire is a long way from Somerset, and Westfield is farther still. I never expected this.
So you're going to honour her request?
I'm not going to go out of my way to kill Galio, if that's what you're asking. We do need to destroy his operation, though. This elixir turned wine is too dangerous to distribute to aggressive vampire clans. What happens after that is up to him.
Okay. Right then.
Celia, before we talk, let me see if I've got anything that will flush the wine from your system.
I'm not drunk, Fenorian. I only had a glass or two.
It's... Yeah, I'll leave him alone. Right. I wonder... Oh. Yes, the, tasting room. What's the matter with you? Oof. Oh dear.
You lead while I look around.
Oh. There appears to be some kind of like sigil on the floor there. Let's make sure we don't step on that.
Valente's journal said he had a coven of vampires. We should expect a fight.
Oh, great. This is whole, it's going to be like Blade's, blood rave, isn't it? Yeah. 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 Oh, look at that. Okay. This is a big cellar. Oh, fudge. Oh, no. Search the winery. Okay.
Captives, and apparently under the influence of the wine. Let's speak. These workers must be some of the subjects Galio mentioned in his journal. They're on the verge of turning into blood fiends. I might be able to mix a counteragent with the proper ingredients.
What ingredients do you need?
Grape pulp left over from the Vesper Valente wine, waxflower petals to hasten the recovery process, and imperial oak tannins to make the remedy effective topically. Find those items around the winery while I make preparations.
Okie dokie. Nice. So first one's going to be down here. This is a big cellar. Alright. Okay, so we got the waxflower petals. Nice. Next is... Okay, some blood fiends, get rid of them.
Is it over?
I don't know it is. Right, what's this? Octanian. Oops. Let's try again. And then look up here. Oh, okay. I might not be able to get away, but then again, maybe I can. Excellent. There we go. And get rid of you. Are they? They are. They're using the blood fiends to do the whole stompy thing on the wine. Wow. Yeah. Oh, that's just grim. That's rather unpleasant. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh, vampire feet. Ooh. That really is not a pleasant mental image. Still suppose I'll... They don't care.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're back. Did you find everything we need?
Yes, I found the ingredients you requested.
Once I've brewed the counter agent, pick up the bucket and splash the remedy over our poor patients. It's not the most dignified way to administer medicine, but it works without putting either of you at risk.
Alright, I'll do it. We'll see what the time is as well. Okay. Once this quest is done, I will call it tonight.
You're free to administer the cure.
Okay, so in your face. And splash. And splash.
Looks like the effects are already subsiding.
Well, that's good.
You saved us. Please, you need to stop him. Thank you for helping us. Please tell me you're also here to stop Lord Valente.
Well, we are. How did you wind up in the cage?
We really thought things were looking up. Lord Valente had such grand ideas for the vineyard and winery. He even asked us to try a new vintage he was working on. We felt so honored. Then we started to get sick and he locked us down here.
Any idea where to find Lord Valente's laboratory?
Yes, it's right through those doors to the west. He's growing weird mushrooms and has all kinds of alchemical equipment. Destroy his equipment and burn the mushrooms. That should put an end to his vile experiments.
Okay, see what I can do.
We need to destroy that laboratory. You scout ahead while I work on freeing these people.
Works for me. I like breaking things. What are you doing, fuzzball? Okay. Find the laboratory. Well, I'm guessing with that red beam.
You lead while I look around.
I get the feeling we probably weren't supposed to kill him then. Oh well.
This is it. The laboratory. We need to destroy it all. Let me explain, friend.
Fireball.
Valente's alchemical equipment is truly impressive. It's a shame we have to destroy it. But we need to make sure no one else can continue his experiments.
What do we need to do? Is something like a fireball?
These vats turn the mushrooms into a fertilizer for the grapes. Increase the flames under the vats by adjusting the valves. That will increase the pressure. After that, set fire to the mushroom planters. Then get clear before the vats explode.
Ah. So an impromptu fireball. I'm in. Well, you seem disappointed to me to destroy this equipment.
A part of me hates to see valuable equipment go to waste. But we can't allow more of the Vesper Valente to be created. Now come on, let's do this.
Okay. Right.
Turn up the flame valves as high as they'll go. I'll get rid of these researchers.
Yes. That's it, yes. Crank it up. Right.
Now, the mushrooms. A few well-placed torches should ignite the entire harvest.
Good. Burn. Burn.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
I still think I probably weren't supposed to kill the boss character when I did.
Ercilia, about your husband.
Not now, Fenorian. I have more important matters. As I was saying, I'll compensate double wages for all who remain.
Nice.
With your expertise, we'll revive the traditional methods and be producing excellent wine in no time.
Sounds good.
That was excellent work, friend. We destroyed Lord Gallio's laboratory and managed to rescue the workers he experimented on. There might be some ramifications over remaining Vesper Valente, but it won't become the sweeping problem I feared.
But we didn't stop the auction.
We didn't have to. Ercilia told me she interrupted the auction and told Lord Gallio in a voice loud enough for all to hear that the Raven Watch was on the premises. One mention of House Ravenwatch and the invited vampires fled the estate.
So none of them got any of the Vesper Valente?
Perhaps a few bottles were carried off, but none of them had time to load any casks or crates before they fled. I'll track them down eventually. And before I take my leave, I'll make sure the remaining vintage is destroyed.
Okay, so what happens to the Vesper Vineyard now?
Ercilia is set on taking control
and
turning the vineyard and winery into a profitable enterprise. I have no doubt she'll succeed. And speaking of succeeding, your help was invaluable in stopping.
That's not bad.
Please, take this with my thanks.
Thank you.
I suppose you're off on another adventure now, friend. Know that I appreciate the assistance you provided and the companionship. If you ever have need of House Ravenwatch, just send the word. We always have time for our friends.
So, you're going to return to Ravenspire now, Fenorian?
Eventually, after I make sure any remnants of Lord Gallio's vile experiments are taken care of here. Then I may check on the auction guests that scattered and see that any absconded bottles of Vesper Valente are dealt with. There's always something.
There is. Any post-quest stuff? No? Okay. Right. So actually that's worked out pretty good. Yep. That's going to be me done for tonight. Back tomorrow with some more of this. Obviously, Final Fantasy XIV is due out very, very soon. Now, for those of you not aware, it also comes out on the same week that we're having in the UK some very important national elections. Surprisingly, on July the 4th, which is I can't think out why he picked that day. But either way, these are like very, very important elections. I'm not going to say they're going to be groundbreaking, but they are probably as important. Well, these are probably the most important elections we've had in this country in, I would say, the last probably 20 years. Well, at least the last 15 years for sure. So the sort of 4th, 5th, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing because I'm going to be keeping track of this. I might probably will be streaming, but don't be at all surprised if I keep checking off stream, because I'll probably have like a live feed come up of something, because this is really friggin' important, and anybody who's in the UK will understand why. This is again one of the most, this could have the potential to change our political landscape in a big way. Hopefully for the better, but you never know where people are. So, just a forewarning, there's a good chance I'm going to be distracted on that. And it's the same week that Final Fantasy XIV properly starts. But either way, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But for now, Madam is getting grumbly because I am sitting in her seat. She thinks of it. So, yep, have a good evening, good night, and I'll see anyone tomorrow. Bye-bye. Can I push a button, please? Thank you.